Hey, and we're live. Hello. What is up? So, another day down in the books. Day number 9 of my 30-day live challenge. In case you can't read that, I rewrote it in cursive. 30-day live challenge coming at ya. Today is day 9 of my 30-day live challenge. I am challenging myself to go live every day for 30 days. And for those of you that don't know who I am, with all this flyaway hair, for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Michelle, and I help women over 50 learn how to create a profitable online business with digital products and simple marketing strategies. So if that's you, you're in the right place, my friend. If that's not you, you can stick around if you want to learn. Hey, Light Chaser, how are you? Good to see you. Did you get my email or my message? I think I sent it to you in Facebook Messenger. Sent you a message. How's everybody doing? Say hello if you're popping in. I am currently in North Carolina. It is cold here and wet and rainy. Yuck. I don't like the rain very much. I don't like the rain. I don't know what is going on with the weather. But I got the new doggies here. It's challenging to say the least. Okay? To say the least. Yay, Christy Kirk. She said, I got here on time today. Woohoo! Still freezing there? Oh, well, you sent it down my way, girl, because it's freezing here now. I'm in UK. It's gray and miserable, so I'm so glad I'm not the only one that's gray and miserable. Yes, thanks, Michelle. I'll sign up. All right, greatly. You're welcome. My pleasure, Scott. My pleasure. I'm so glad you're going to come back. And you didn't give up, and you didn't just quit and walk away, and right? So you're coming back, and that's all that matters. So that's a good thing. What kind of doggy? So I don't know. They were my son's dogs. They're not little dogs, and I'm a big little dog fan. I'm not a big dog fan, and they're both big dogs. And one of them, he's got bad anxiety, and he was up and down all night long, up the bed, off the bed, up the bed, off the, oh my God, I could hear him walking around on the floor. It was just, he kept me up. It was so aggravating. He kept me up. And I know I'm trying to be patient because it's like day 1. They've been living outside for like the last 2 years. So now they're indoors, and I just let them out on leashes because I own like 5.5 acres, but if I let them out, they won't come back. Okay. Now they're my son's dogs. My youngest son, he joined the Army, and he's currently stationed at Fort Cavazos, Texas. So he ain't going to be taking these dogs anytime soon. He's gone for 3 years. Okay. I don't want them living outside anymore. So I'm like, they can come live with me. Like, I don't want them to live with me, but I'll take care of them. I was taking care of them anyways. I was going down, they live down the street at my ex-husband's house. My ex-husband lives down the street from me. Yeah, we get along really well. So I was going down there every day. Like on my way home from the gym, I'd stop, I'd feed them, give them a couple of treats, give them some love, and then call it a day. And like, that was a pain in my butt, like going down there to feed them. Like, it's muddy, like especially after a rain. Like I had to wear like different shoes because my shoes were getting all kind of muddy, and I'm like, why do I keep wearing these shoes? So anyways, let's talk digital products. So yesterday, I love showing you guys some of the things that I learned along my journey. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with who I am and what my journey is, I am a retired Army veteran. I spent 33 years in the U.S. Army, and I loved my job. I loved what I did. I really did. I was taking care of soldiers, teaching, training, helping soldiers, leading soldiers. I retired as an E8 Master Sergeant, and I absolutely loved what I did. But I was raised in the Army, right? So every now and again, you'll get a fuck come out of my mouth, and that's just, it is what it is, But I do my best to curb that on my lives to where, that is who I am, because like I'll be on the phone with my mother, and she always has the phone on speaker, and I'm like, F this and F that. She's like, Michelle, I'm on speaker, Elaine's here. I'm like, oh, sorry, fuck. But that's who I is. Not that that's what happens in the Army, but I was raised. I joined the Army at 17 years old, okay? So I do my best. The crazy part was, around my kids, I never swore around my kids. Never. I don't know how, it just never came out. I was able to curb it. But when I wasn't around my kids, those F words are flying. And I know they're not an attractive word, some people get real turned off by it. So it's not what I want for my brand. So I do my best to not use that kind of language. But that's, every now and again, you'll get those words come out of my mouth, right? I have been trying since the mid 90s, and I would even say early 90s, like 93, 94, maybe 96, even before that. No, it's been decades. Guys, it's been a long time. So it's probably been a long, long time. Decades. I have been trying to figure out how to start my own business, how to work from home. I have tried everything under the sun. I have tried so many network marketing companies, Avon, Pampered Chef, Tupperware, Christmas Around the World. Does anybody remember Christmas Around the World? Anybody remember that? Paparazzi accessories. Guys, I have tried everything and nothing seemed to stick. Now, I was in the Army, so I kept moving around. And we used to do house parties, right? Well, it was really hard for me to get a group of friends because I was always moving. Like, as soon as I got a nice group of friends, I'd move. And then I get another group of friends, and then I'd move. And I'm like, okay, this isn't working. I have hired coaches. I have believed in myself because I know my work ethic, and I believe that I could do it. I learn really quickly. I learn new things really quickly. If I can't learn it quickly, I don't do it. I'm like, I'm no good at that. And I just don't do it, right? But I learn things really quickly, and I pick up on things, and I love to teach. Everybody thought, my high school teachers all thought I was going to be a teacher when I grew up. So they were super surprised to hear I joined the Army. So you sold Tupperware in 89, so you feel me, girl. You feel me, right? And why did we do that? Like, why did you initially sign up for those things? Because you wanted to work from home, because you wanted to make money from home. I don't want to go to a traditional 9-to-5. I don't want to give my time in exchange for money. That's why we decided to do network marketing or start doing things like that, right? Guys, I have tried so many things, right? I've been scammed out of $25,000. Now, that is not easy to say, right? Because it's kind of embarrassing to just even realize that I got scammed. But it is what it is. It's the truth. I got scammed over 25 grand. The guy got shut down by the FTC. I did end up getting like $3,700 back. I have tried affiliate marketing. I have tried digital marketing, right? Hi, sister. What's up, Rocky Mountains? How are you? That's a huge amount, right? Yeah, it was hard to choke. Mine did too. A kinder teacher. Yeah, I don't know if I could be a kinder. Well, yeah, I could probably be a kinder teacher. Because I did really well. They had I took like childcare development in high school, and I did really well. So anyways, I have tried so many things in my time to try to make money from home. Nothing worked. And it's not that I didn't try, because if I was given instruction, I did the work. I'll never forget this one gentleman. His name was Peter. Don't remember his last name. His name was Peter. And he was my coach, right, for this program that I got scammed by. And he would walk me through certain things to do to make money. And it was, now looking back now, the things that I know now, looking back, I'm like, it's all the freaking same. I'm going to sell you this program and then teach you how to sell this program. Sound familiar? MRR, right? You buy an MRR course to learn how to sell an MRR course. You join an affiliate program to learn how to sell an affiliate program. Like, it's like a light bulb turned on for me, and I was like, holy shit, I've been doing this for years. Okay? So what I would like to do now, and this is what I've changed and I'm doing now, is I'm helping other people learn how to create their own product so that you can create your own profitable online business. Natanya, how are you? Welcome back, lady. Good to see you. We did, ever since you left, because I did the hair extensions for you. Oh my God, that was so amazing. And I found some more like products to put in my PLR vault for you too. I was thinking about you as I was seeing these products. I'm like, oh, Natanya would love this. Oh, Natanya would love that, right? Yeah, so what I've learned over the years of me doing these things is one of the biggest things that keeps coming back is doing one thing. Selling one product. Because we all think that if I have more products to sell, I'll make more money. That's just what all of us, that's a natural thing to think. If I sell more products, I'll make more money. And if you're just starting out, that couldn't be further from the truth. You have to start with one. You have to start with one, okay? One product. Go all in until success. Meaning you've got leads and sales coming in, not on autopilot necessarily, but that would be nice. But you've got a good steady stream of leads and sales coming in. Then add another product. Okay? I'm great. Thanks so much. I sure will. Okay, Natanya. So you want to make sure that you've got leads and sales coming in before you start adding other products to it. And it doesn't mean you can't sell anything else. You can't give away freebies. That's not what I'm saying here. I just don't recommend it as a beginner. Okay? Now, I'm not a beginner. There's other people that you see, influencers, whatever, that are not beginners, that are selling multiple products. Like every week, someone's selling something different. Then that same person is selling something different the week later, right? Because they've got it on lock. They know exactly how to do the thing, okay? You've got to figure out how to do the thing. And that's what we were kind of talking about yesterday on my live, is you got to have a product, you got to build a funnel, you got to build some email sequences, you got to create a content strategy, and then you got to drive traffic, right? So we were talking about that. That's as simple as I can put it for you. It's a simple process. Product, funnel, emails, content strategy, traffic. I know I'm missing a nail. It's my talking finger. I'm going tomorrow. I had to call her today. I broke that one right off. Like, they're all chipping. All my nails are chipping. I'm like, okay, it's time to go. Yeah. So pick a product or build a product, all right? But here's what I'm going to tell you. When you're first starting your own business, the first step is creating that product. You have to figure out, what do I want to create, right? Who do I want to help, and how do I want to help them? I help women over 50, okay? Women over 50 think, I'm too old for this. I'll never get the hang of this. It's too much, it's too techy. Like, these are the things that my audience is telling me, okay? This is what they're telling me. That couldn't be further from the truth, because your experience already makes you an expert. Okay? So you have a skill that other people need or want to learn. Every single one of us inside of us has a skill that someone else needs to learn how to do or wants to learn how to do. So why not you be the one to teach them? Why not you be the one to help them with that transformation? And that's a key word I want you to keep in the back of your mind, or the forefront of your mind, because that's what it's all about with your digital product, is you need to help somebody with your digital product. So is there anybody here that is struggling? Maybe you have a product right now and you're struggling to make sales. You're struggling to get leads. Is there anybody here? I'm on Instagram over here and I'm on TikTok over here. All right. Is there anybody that is struggling to make leads and sales with their product? What say you? Christy, does that mean me? Is that what that means, Christy? Who was I going to do today? I was going to, so I told somebody to come back to my live today. Who was it? Do you remember, Christy? I told somebody to come back to my live today, and I would do the example for them. Mystical Ice. I told her to come back today. I think her name's Adriana. I think her name is Adriana. Yeah, I think it was Mystical Ice. I told her to, she does the addiction for family, helping families heal with a family member that has an addiction, something like that. So what I've been using now is ChatGPT. ChatGPT has changed everything in my business to where everything is so much easier. Like, I don't know about you, but I struggle a little bit with articulation, okay? Like, I know exactly what I want to say, and if I can go live, I'm good. I can say it all day long. But you want me to go build a funnel and put sales copy on there, and I'm like, how do I say this? Right? Blank screen, polar bear in a snowstorm, blank screen. And I'm just like, how do I say this? Because we feel it needs to be said in a certain way, right? So I started using ChatGPT for every part of my business. And I showed an example of that on Sunday. I created a simple little course. And after I get my challenge done and after I get my boot camp videos done, I'm going to be creating these pint-sized courses. Okay. So I would like, if anybody else has an idea out there, there's that New Englander coming out in me, an idea out there. If anybody has an idea of what you would like to learn, like what is that one thing that you struggle with the most? That one thing that just like, because I think I'm going to do one for audience, how to identify your audience's pain points, dreams, and desires, right? I want to do one for creating emails, okay? My brain and mouth don't work together. Chrissy, girl, that's my life. That's my life right there. Because I think emails are one of the things that a lot of people don't teach enough of. They don't teach email marketing enough of, and it's probably the most important part of doing business is your email marketing. Because let's be honest, you don't own your followers on Instagram. You don't own your followers on TikTok, YouTube, Lemonade, all the other platforms. You don't own them. That's not your traffic. Okay? I mean, it's your traffic, but you don't own them. If those platforms decided tomorrow, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore, we're done. Or if TikTok gets banned, because you know that never happens. Oh, wait, it did. You know what I'm saying? Like, now your business is done. Or is it? Okay, that's where email marketing comes in. So important. So if you're not doing email marketing, you're leaving money on the table. You are leaving money on the table, okay? Hey, Birdie. Hey, girl. Hey, the Big Dogs Boutique. Hey, girl. Hey. And then we got Tony. What up, Tony? Lawrence. Hello, Lawrence. How are you? Amanda's here. I didn't even see you pop in, Amanda. Hey, girl. Hey. What's going on? So email marketing, I think, is super important. And one of the things that I learned when I first started my journey as an affiliate marketer, and what an affiliate marketer is I sell other people's products. I know, I saw you snuck in. Oh, you're doing your nails. I got mine. Buenos dias. How are you, Mr. Lawrence? So when I first started affiliate marketing and they take you through how to build your funnel, how to do your emails and all that, nobody showed me that once you start sending emails to people that didn't buy, because remember, pick a product, build a funnel for that product, build an email sequence to follow up with people that go through your funnel that don't buy your product, right? So that's what they were teaching us, how to make those emails for people that don't buy, okay? But nobody showed us that when you're sending those emails to the people that don't buy, what do you do after they buy? Like from the emails, let's say you send them like 10 emails in that sequence. And like after email number 5, they bought. They're like, all right, let me give it a try. And they bought. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody showed us what to do. So what was happening? The people that after they purchased, after email number 5, they were still getting email number 6 and email number 7. And you know what I mean? And they're like, why are you sending me these emails? I've already purchased it. So nobody showed us that. So I learned that all on my own. And I started teaching it. Because doesn't that get aggravating? Like when you're sending emails to people and they're like, why is she sending me these? Because it's an automation. And unless you turn off that automation after they make that purchase, doing great, trying to find who sells yellow dragon fruit. Oh, okay. In your local grocery stores. What is that? Is it raining? It's raining here too. I don't like it. And the dogs don't like it either. They all want to go out and I'm like, not once you get out there. It's freaking raining, man. So emails. Emails is super, super important. Funnels. I know what a lot of you are thinking. Funnels. Oh my God, I don't want to build a funnel. Funnels are hard. If you use a product like StanStore, Beacons, Linktree, like there's so many alternates out there that don't let funnels intimidate you. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Building a funnel is a high income skill. Once you learn how to do it, you're set. It takes time to learn. Okay? It's like going to school to learn a new skill. You're not going to learn how to do it in a day, 2 days. You've got to take time to learn that skill. Every one of us has to take time to learn that skill. So you can eventually, which now I do, have other people that build my funnels for me. Like, here, build this funnel. This is what I need, right? But I know how to do it myself, right? In case, God forbid, something happens, they get sick, right? They can't work. I need a funnel. I know how to build a funnel. Do I want to build a funnel? No, I don't want to build a funnel. But You need a way for your customers to pay you that's automated. Like, you don't want to be manually sending people stuff after they pay. Here's my PayPal, you know. Do you know of any autoresponders that have a set monthly or one-time payment? Well, Lawrence, like I told you, the social connector, you can do all the emails and everything in there. It's a set $97 a month, and you get access to all of that stuff. Like, you can do no integrations needed. Remember, I was telling you about Social Connect. You got to check it out, man. You got to check it out. Prosperous. Okay. So if you want to start a digital products business, yes, you can start selling someone else's product, okay? Absolutely, you can. And that's probably the fastest and quickest way to get started. However, you need to learn how to market that product. Yes, the link in my bio. You got it, Lawrence. You got to check it out. You get a 2-week free trial, so just give it a shot for 2 weeks. See if you like it. See if you like it. Now, you will have to pay for emails, but they're pennies, less than pennies. They're like half pennies. So you get an initial charge of like $10. That $10 will cover 10,000 emails. So I send about, each time I send a newsletter out, it's about 8,000 people. So I spend about $30 a week on emails. Right? But I send 8,000 emails 3 times a week. Okay? So you don't have to worry about spending a ton of money, which by the time you're spending a ton of money, you're making a ton of money. All right? So anyways, all right. So digital products. If you want to create your own digital products, the first thing you have to ask yourself is, who do I help and how do I help them? You need to be specific with who do you help. You don't want to say, I help women. You don't want to say, I help moms, right? Because what kind of mom? Is it a postpartum mom? Is it a empty nester mom? Is it a single mom? Like, you need to be specific with who you help, okay? Especially if you're just starting out, okay? Once you grow and your brand grows, you can absolutely branch out, right? Because I know what you're thinking. Well, my product can help everybody. My product can teach everybody, and it can. But if you try to sell to everybody, you will sell to nobody. You have to be specific with who you help. So yes, niche down. And there's a lot of people that are like, you don't need to niche down. Yes, you got to niche down. I'm going to tell you, when first starting out, niching down is going to help you, okay? Because you want to speak to a very small targeted audience and then get really clear with your messaging, okay? Remember, we said, who do you help? How do you help them? How do you help someone? Because we all want to make money online. Every single one of us. We all want to make money. More money, more money, more money, right? But it's not about the money. And I know that's what you're thinking. Well, the reason I started a business, I'm sure there's more to it than I just want more money. There's more to why you want to start this business than I just want more money. Okay? And part of that has to be because I want to help other people. I want to impact other people's lives. You need to figure out why. Like, why do you want to start a business? If you can, drop it in the comments. If you have a business, an online business, if you currently have an online business, drop it in the comments and let me know why. Why did you start your online business? Tell me in the comments. I would love to hear your why. Hey, Marina, how are you? Good to see you. How are you? Nobody wants to drop it. Level Up Credit Consulting. Oh, financial freedom and to purchase a house. Okay. So there's a why. So let me ask you this, all right? So you want, thank you for my heart, Marina. So Christy says financial freedom and to purchase a house. So now I'm going to ask you, Christy, because you're the only one that answered, why? Why do you want financial freedom and a new house? Tell me why. Sublimely income. I'm not sure if subliminal income. Supplement. Okay, that makes more sense, Lawrence. Supplemental income. And that's kind of why I started, right? Couple reasons. I was retired, but I didn't want to sit around and crochet, okay? I wanted to make a difference. And I do. I want to make a difference in people's lives. But supplemental income is a good reason, okay? So now I'm going to ask you the same thing, Lawrence. Why do you want supplemental income? Tired of living paycheck to paycheck, okay? There you go, Christy. All right. So now I'm going to ask you again, Christy. Plus, I'm trying to plan for retirement, okay? So, Christy, why? Why are you trying to plan for retirement? Why? Why are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Lawrence, to invest in real estate. I hate spell correct. I know, right? So, Lawrence, I'm going to ask you the same thing. Why? Why do you want to invest in real estate? As I could stay home, and care for my husband following his brain bleed. I am 64, can't draw a pension. See, Alice, girl, that's a why right there. I mean, that is a fabulous why, okay? I just want you to know 64 is not too late. 64 is not too late. 64, you've got so much experience and wisdom. Like, you could totally do that. So you currently have a business, Alice? What do you currently do for business? That's a great why right there. That is a great why. But what I'm basically doing with the whys, okay, is you got to go 7 levels of why. And I learned that, I believe it was, and I might have the book, my Dean Graziosi, I believe it was, in the Millionaire Success Habits. Family financial freedom for myself and adult kids. Okay? So again, same here. Why? Why do you want financial freedom for yourself and your adult kids? Why? So, Christy, I want to enjoy the rest of my life without so much stress. We're starting to come to the bottom of the whys. You see, Christy? So there it is. Well, doing exactly what you just stopped. Oh, yeah. So here's what I'm going to tell you, Alice, okay? Were you selling the course, Alice? You were like, you bought the course so you could sell the course? You can be honest. There's no judgment here, nothing. Like, that's what everybody was doing anyway, so you wouldn't be alone. So, but let me know if that's what you were doing. Eliminate and reduce stress. Boom. Look at that. Eliminate and reduce stress. So see? So having more money does help reduce stress because you're not stressing about, oh, am I going to make all my bills? Am I going to have money for food? Am I going to have money for gas? Are we going to have money for vacation, right? So digging deep, all right? So I could ask you guys again, both of you, Lawrence and Christy, why? Why do you want to eliminate and reduce stress? You see what I'm saying? Keep digging, all right? Keep digging. But when I did my digging on my 7 levels of why, I want to help other people. Like I've been that way my whole life, where I just want to change the world, right? I want to make a mark. I want to make a legacy, right? So, okay, so who said howdy? The digital outdoorsman, howdy. Yep, it's me again, every day for 30 days. Today's day 9. How are you, digital outdoorsman? Good to see you. So we were just talking about 7 levels of why, like why these people started their online business. Do you have a why? What's your why, digital outdoorsman? So Alice, so here's what I'm going to tell you. And this is where I had to stop the MRR thing. Number one, it wasn't serving me, okay? And it was creating so many lazy entrepreneurs because they weren't creating a business. They were just making a sale, dumping them in my community, making a sale, dumping them in my community, and it wasn't helping them. They thought it was because they was making all kinds of money, but they weren't helping customers. They weren't taking care of their customers. They had no idea how to help people, right? And that's why people are in business, is to help other people. And I promise you, as sure as I'm sitting here today, as soon as you start helping other people, the money will start falling. It will. It'll start coming in like you wouldn't even believe, okay? But that's what you got to start doing. So Alice, this is for you. You want to take your knowledge and your skills and you want to monetize those, okay? You are trying to sell a course, not that you didn't know anything about it, but you were trying to help other people make money online. Like, let me show you how to make money online. But you weren't confident. Have you made any money online, Alice? Did you make any sales? Have you made any money? Out here killing it. to make financial freedom accessible to everyone. I love it. The digital outdoorsman. That's a great why. That's the way I feel. To make financial freedom accessible to everyone. I am all about helping and seeing and watching everyone succeed. Because there's enough room at the table for everyone. Seriously, there is. Okay? But that's a great why. So I'm going to ask you what I asked Lawrence and Christy. Why? Why do you want to make financial freedom accessible to everyone? Tell me why. Alice has agreed totally yes, but want more is not enough. Okay. So Alice, you made some sales, right? But here's my take. And tell me if I'm wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. You got to tell me. You weren't real confident on the exact way on how to make money online, right? So it was hard for you to guide others to that transformation, right? Like, let me show you how to make 10K a month. You were like, I ain't made no 10K a month. So how can you show someone how to make 10K a month when you haven't done it yourself, right? So, okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you, Alice, and this is what I now teach in all of my programs. I've got the Digital Coaching Club and the boot camp that's coming up in March. You have to sell what you know, okay? Instantly, your confidence will go right up. Instantly. Why? Because you're talking about, teaching about, training about things you already know. I don't care what it is. Okay, let me give you some examples of the ladies in my boot camp. And just for context, Alice, the oldest lady in my boot camp is 80. Yeah, 80. And most of them were in their 60s. They were all in my boot camp, okay? I've got a course on how to budget your money, time-saving hacks, how to meal prep, how to save money in meal prep, Canva, how to create, bulk create using Canva. You feel young. Yes, you should, Alice. What else do we got? There were so many. One lady's doing, the 80-year-old, she's doing a course on being a good house plant parent. Like, she's really good at keeping house plants alive. I just had to throw one out the other day. Like, you know what I mean? So, Christy, my boot camp opens at the end of February. You'll start seeing it at the end of February. It starts March 10th. So the first day of the boot camp is March 10th. Yeah, see? So there's obviously skills that people need because they don't know how to keep houseplants alive. So like she created a course on how to keep houseplants alive. I had one girl do holistic health facial care, skincare, holistic skincare for women over 50. I had one lady, what did she do? I had 25 of them, right? I had 20 ladies that finished, right? Between me and my cat, they don't live. Yeah, see? So here's what I'm going to tell you, Alice. When you can monetize your knowledge, the things that you already know. So let me use you for an example today because Mystical Ice hasn't shown up yet. So Alice, tell me something. And this is a test. This is how you can test this out. Text one of your friends, family members, whatever it is, and say, what is one thing you think I'm really good at? Okay. Unless you know what that is. Like I know my friends and family, they all come to me for tech stuff. My phone's broken, it ain't working. My printer ain't working. My computer's acting crazy, right? They all call, hey, Michelle, what's going on, right? It is what it is. Oh, I gotta go to ditch. Ugh. Sorry, hold on. I'm just itching. Okay, so tell me one thing, Alice, that you think you're really good at. Okay? Tell me one thing, and let me see if I can help you see how easy this can be. Where you can actually create your own products, okay? And I showed, I think it was Lawrence, wasn't it you that I started actually creating? No, it was the identity theft solutions. I did one yesterday about identity theft solutions. Yep, see, I did Lawrence. Lawrence, I did healing after narcissistic abuse, right? I'm a bit techie too. As I learn quick, not will ask. Okay, so tell me, Alice, did you have a full-time job? Do you still have a full-time job? What did you do? What are you really good at? I had one girl in my boot camp. She was in HR. That was her job. And like at first she's thinking, I don't have any skills, right? I don't know how to do anything. And I'm like, yeah, you do. What do you do for work? And she's like, ooh, I could create a course on how to help people prepare for interviews and nail that job, right? Like, yeah, sign me up, okay? was you were the head of HR, okay? So you know how to do a lot of things, right? So you've got some skills, you've got some knowledge. So tell me something, Alice, that you know how to do really well. Do you know how to crochet? Do you know how to organize closets? Do you know how to meal prep? Do you know how to cook slow cooker meals really good, bake really good? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't overthink this. Give me something that you know how to do really well, or give me something that you really love to do and that you'd like to help other people do, right? Think transformation, right? Like giving you the example for Lawrence, healing after narcissistic abuse. You might think, well, how do you monetize that, right? We did, didn't we, Lawrence? We monetized the crap out of that. So you want to think transformation, all right? I'm dealing with narcissistic abuse. Healing after narcissistic abuse. And there could be just one little part of that because that's what I teach. You want to start with one specific problem that you solve. You don't want to take them through the whole transformation, right? That would be like your high ticket. But a low ticket product where it's a no-brainer, where someone's like, I'm having this problem. See, Alice, gardening is my passion. Look at that. I love it. So do you want to do gardening? Susan recommends. How are you, Susan? Good to see you, lady. I'm an expert at not doing anything. I love that, Christy. You're so funny. All right. So do you want to look into how we can monetize some gardening products? Okay. You answer me that, or if there's something else you want me to go ahead and try and check out. You let me know. Yes, please. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, so we're going to go into ChatGPT and we're going to see if we can help Miss Alice come up with some ways to garden. So we can do, I help women empty nesters, right? Are you an empty nester? Barbara, hello, Barbara. So we're going to jump into ChatGPT now. And we're going to see how we can come up with some digital products for Miss Alice. All right. Because Miss Alice, you don't want to sell a course that you're struggling to sell, right? Because you're trying to help people with a skill that you haven't quite figured out yet. Am I right? Just tell me if I'm right. I'm okay with being wrong. Gemini is pretty good too, like ChatGPT. I know. That's the one I just play with all the time, Lawrence. So this applies to whatever AI that you're using. Okay. I am right. Okay. See, so it's not that you don't like the course. It's not that at all. It's that you haven't quite figured out that secret sauce. Like you ain't got your own framework. Like I don't know how to do this shit. I'm still figuring it out. Hello, Backwood Tim. How are you? Good to see you, buddy. All right. So I have a friend, and I say that you're my friend. I have a friend because I don't want ChatGPT thinking that this is my niche. Okay. I've named my ChatGPT, and her name is Jasmine. So sometimes I'll put in there, hello, Jasmine, right? Hello, Jasmine. Look, how are you today? Let's do that. Let me spell it right. Let's see what she says. ChatGPT is the most creative. Look at that. Look at that. Hey there, I'm doing great. Excited to chat with you. How's your day going? Any exciting updates in your world? I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So I have a friend that loves to garden. She wants to help other female, or we're going to say lady empty nesters to learn how to start and grow a thriving home garden. How's that sound? How's that sound? Does that sound good? Does that sound pretty accurate? Alice, does that sound pretty accurate? Okay. So I have a friend that loves to garden. She wants to help other lady empty nesters to learn how to start and grow a thriving home garden. Can you help her figure out 5 pain points, 5 dreams and desires of her target audience? That's the first step. That's the first place that you have to start, Alice, okay, and everyone else that's listening, is you have to figure out what your audience is struggling with. Otherwise, you're not going to know how to message. Otherwise, you're not going to know what kind of products to create. Like, what do I even create? You have to create a product that's going to help your audience with these pain points or dreams and desires. Getting them to their dream and desire, right? A beautiful and peaceful outdoor sanctuary. Like, how is that? Right? That's their dream. I want a homegrown, fresh, and organic produce. Okay? A new hobby and purpose, finding joy, fulfillment, and a sense of accomplishment in garden. A really smart employee. What is that? AI is seriously like having an employee that you don't, right, or pay very little, or really, I know. I feel that way too, Lawrence. Like, I can ask it anything, and it's like, oh, yeah, that's brilliant, okay? So here we go. Pain points. Look at these pain points. Lack of knowledge, physical limitations and energy levels, time management and commitment, pest and weather challenges, budget and cost of gardening supplies, okay? Dreams and desires. A beautiful, homegrown, a new hobby, attracting butterflies and birds, right? Designing a garden that brings in pollinators and enhances their home's natural beauty. Sharing and bonding over gardening, teaching grandkids, friends, or neighbors how to garden and exchanging homegrown goods. Like, how amazing is that, right? Would she like help positioning her offer and messaging to attract her ideal audience? So you always want to read that last sentence because they're always going to ask you for like kind of like the next step. So this would be positioning your offer and messaging. So I'm going to say, yes, please. Can you add 5 freebie digital product ideas, 5 low ticket digital product ideas, and 5 mid ticket digital product ideas. I know I spelled something wrong in there because my fingers were going so fast. I missed a whole lot of words in here. Product ideas. Okay, so let's see what Jasmine's got to say now. Here's a breakdown of freebie, low ticket, and mid ticket. That can be, so she didn't do the messaging. Positioning her offer and messaging. Look at this. So here's your freebie ideas, Alice, okay? So the Beginner's Garden Starter Guide, a simple PDF checklist outlining the first steps to starting a home garden. And again, because gardening's your passion, gardening you can actually fill in this information because you know how to do this shit, right? And that's where that confidence comes in. Having that confidence to be able to show someone else how to do this stuff. You already know how to do this, right? Look at this. 10 easy vegetable and herbs for the first-time gardeners. Like, how amazing would that be? A guide with plant recommendations, care tips, and harvesting timelines. Like, how brilliant is that? These are free guides that you can use to build your email list. Then we got low-ticket digital product ideas. This is between $7 and $27. Raised Bed Gardening for Beginners. A short, step-by-step guide on setting up and maintaining raised beds. The Lazy Gardener's Guide, how to grow more with less work. So this would be a digital mini course or ebook focused on low maintenance gardening strategies, right? Garden to table recipe collection. Oh my God, how amazing would that be? Small space gardening, how to grow food in any backyard or balcony. Printable garden labels and plant markers. That's amazing, right? Then you've got your mid-ticket, the Empty Nesters Home Gardening Masterclass. So it didn't give me, I would like help positioning her offer messaging. So I'm going to put this, because it didn't do it. It skipped that. Can you now help her with positioning her offer and messaging to attract her ideal audience? All right. Great info, right, Lawrence? This, like, guys, because a lot of times, like Alice, you wouldn't have thought I can make digital products out of gardening. I love to garden, but would you ever have thought of any of this stuff here? Alice, would you have thought of any of this stuff? Tap that screen. Give me some love. We're helping Miss Alice, right? Alice is like, no, I wouldn't have thought that you could make a business out of gardening. Sure you can, right? There's gardening YouTube videos. There's all kinds of gardening products. Like, why wouldn't you do it? Like, that's what you love to do. Now, I'm not saying turn your hobby, turn your passion into a job, okay? But if you really love doing this stuff, like you could talk about it. I'm going to flip so you guys can look at my face as I'm talking. I saw you pop in there, Cindy. Hello. So why wouldn't you want to talk about it all the time? Like, I love talking about learning how to make money online. Like, because I finally figured it out. So I want to help as many people as I can learn how to do this because I figured it out. So what am I going to hold all the knowledge to myself? Only give you half of the knowledge? No, I want everyone to win. That's the impact that I want to make. I want everyone to know that it's possible because I spent so many decades feeling like I'm never going to figure this out. That's the way I felt for decades. Now I want everyone to win. I just want everyone to win. So I go in depth in this stuff inside of my program. So let's go back. All right. So what do you think, Alice? You love it? So you got some freebie ideas. You got some low ticket digital product ideas. You've got some mid ticket, right? Let's check out this messaging. So positioning her offer. Her offer should speak directly to the pain points and desires of her audience. To do this, she should position her gardening programs, guides, or workshops as beginner friendly and simple, taking the overwhelm out of starting a garden, low maintenance and sustainable, helping women create a garden that thrives with minimal effort, affordable and accessible, showing that gardening doesn't have to be inexpensive or require a lot of space, relaxing and therapeutic, positioning gardening as a fulfilling and peaceful hobby in this new life stage. New life stage being empty nesters. My kids are gone. What do I do now? Right? She should emphasize that her program helps them avoid the stress and trial and error while making gardening fun, rewarding, and simple at any age. Tell me that's not great messaging right there, right? So then you've got messaging to attract her ideal audience. Here are some key messaging angles she can use in her social media, emails, and sales pages. Pain point focused. Feeling overwhelmed about where to start? My beginner-friendly gardening guide takes the guesswork out of growing a thriving home garden. Dream and desire focused. Imagine stepping outside to a gorgeous garden filled with fresh herbs, colorful flowers, and homegrown vegetables without hours of back-breaking work. Alice, she's like, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. My pleasure, Alice. And then offer specific. Join my Home Gardening Made Easy course and learn how to plant, grow, and enjoy a thriving garden, even if you've never grown anything before. Boom, baby, boom. Calls to action. Comment garden below and I'll send you my free beginner's garden guide. Okay. And here's the next steps. Choose her signature offer, create a lead magnet funnel, start using social media and email marketing, and host a small event or workshop. This can be a low ticket offer to bring in engaged buyers. Would she like help crafting her lead magnet funnel or social media content? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to, let's see, this one here. Maybe. Yeah. Let's do this one. So this is the freebie. Okay, this is the freebie. Watch this. Watch this. All right. Can you help her expand on this one? Okay. I bet that will sell. Right, Lawrence? Absolutely. But remember, Alice, if you're going to focus on that one particular audience, it's lady empty nesters, empty nester moms, right? So you want to focus on that one particular audience that you're going to serve. And then look at this. It's your simple guide to growing fresh and flavorful produce, no green thumb required. So this is a guide. Chapter 1, getting started, the basics of gardening. So this is what you're going to put in your guide. You're going to go into Canva and create this guide. All right. So the first step, Alice, is creating your products. So what does that offer suite look like? Because this is your freebie. Okay. But at the end of your freebie, you want to offer them your low ticket offer. Because what the freebie's doing is it's giving them a little taste test, if you will, or it's giving them a little like introduction to who you are and what you know and what you're giving them. And again, you give them all of this right here for free and they're going to be like, oh my God, I love this, right? But at the end, you're going to offer your low ticket product. My recommendation, and we're going to go up here, and we're going to look at the low ticket. I'm going to look at this one, okay? I'm going to look at this one. So once this one is done, once it's done with the book, oh, look, how she can use this guide. PDF guide to attract leads, low ticket ebook, expand with more tips and printable planners, and bonus for her course included in a gardening program. So would she like, look at this, a Canva template designed for her guide or help turning it into an ebook? I'm just going to put yes, please. Let's see what it does. Oh my God. Is it really going to turn this into, I've seen it create a Canva book for me before. Let's see what this does. Look at this. It's creating the book for me. So we could go into Canva. Okay, I'm going to go into Canva. I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to search ebook template. I'm going to go into Canva templates. Okay, and I'm going to find me a template. And let's see if we could do, let's do gardening. Let's do gardening. Gardening ebook template. Look at this. Look at this. Principles of organic farming. So you want to find the one that you actually, that resonates with you. Look at this, gardening tips, right? Look at that. Tropical plant, how to start a garden. So I like this one, but this one is just a cover photo, okay? So we want multiple pages. All filters, style, theme, language, feature, grade, subject, topic. So it's not gonna, yeah, it doesn't do, like I want to find one of these that has multiple pages on it. So let's see what we can find here. No, it's a flyer. None of these are multiple. This one here, this is a course workbook, okay? This one over here is a course workbook. This one here, right, you can kind of do the same thing. You just change out everything for you. Okay, so if you were to do this one here, let's see what we got, because there's more down here. Workbook, it's 9 pages. Let's see, digital marketing, wellness workbook. That's just a cover. So we'll just keep this one. Customize this template, okay? And then obviously you would change out the picture. So I'm going to go to photos and I'm going to do garden. And let me just find a picture of a garden, right? Huh? Look at that. Okay, so what's the name of the book? Let's go back up. 10 Easy Vegetables and Herbs for the First-Time Gardeners. There's the name of your book. Obviously, I got to change the size of that because that's like way too big. So I'm going to take that out of there. Right, let's make this a little bit smaller. Okay. I'm going to take this away. Take this away. Right? How about that? Then I'm going to change this color. I'm going to make it, my brand color. That's actually my brand color. But we're not going to do that color. I'm going to make it yellow, right? How about that? What do you think of that? Pretty cool, right? So I've just started. That's my first page. Now I'm going to go on to the next page with table of contents and putting, all the table of contents in there. So you got introduction, right? You got part 1. You got part 2. Huh? Look, Alice is like, fantastic. So look, I've got this whole book right here. Bonus gardening, quick gardening tips for beginners. So you could totally put those in the book, right? So that's your first step, Alice. Create the products. You got to figure out, what am I going to create to help my audience? And how do I help my audience? Right here with all of their pain points, dreams, and desires. Now you know what your audience wants and needs, okay? What they struggle with, what keeps them up at night. You know what I mean? Like time management and commitment. Worried about keeping up with watering, pruning, and seasonal care. I'm worried about pests. I'm worried about budgeting and cost of the garden supply. So maybe you could do some searching on all the different stores where they can find the best priced supplies to get started with, right? So you got to know what they struggle with, what they want, their dreams and desires, so that you know what to create for them, Okay, so here's some freebie low ticket and mid ticket. You can also do high ticket, ask it for high ticket if you want. But if you're new, which you are because you were doing it, but you're going to be changing basically your niche and doing something totally different. So you want to start, like I would just at least go here. You got freebie, low ticket, mid ticket, right? So I'm going to do this one, all right? So now we're going to go on to your next product. So you got your freebie, okay? We just created your whole freebie. You're welcome. And now we're going to do this course, all right? So I'm going to go down here. And what was the next thing? This guide can be a lead magnet. Would she like help creating a visually appealing PDF for this guide or follow-up email sequence? So you can literally say yes, please, and it'll create those for you. So now I'm going to say, can you help her with a course outline for this one? So now you're going to go create a course. And I know what you're thinking. I already know what you're thinking, Alice. You're like, I don't know how to create a course. You can figure it out. Again, I teach all of this stuff in my programs. I do. My son was doing low ticket at first and switched to high ticket. Same effort for either. Exactly, Lawrence. Exactly. And he makes much more money. Exactly, Lawrence. There's nothing wrong with that high ticket. There's nothing wrong. Because here's the thing. You can't buy any more time. Nobody can buy time. So you have to be able to get paid for your time when you're spending time with your audience, right? All right, so here you go. Now you've got your course. Module 1, Introduction to Lazy Gardening. The goal, welcome course overview, right? What is lazy gardening? So this is a video. Okay, Module 2, video. We're talking 5, no more than 10-minute videos, like no more than like 5, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Like some of these may not take you very long to explain. Okay. Module 3, module 4, module 5, 6, wrap up. 6 modules, 1, 2, 3, 4 videos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 25, 29 videos. And we're talking 3 to 10 minutes. Like seriously, you could create this course in a weekend if you just sat down and created all the videos. So, I mean, that's what I did with my low ticket launch secrets. I literally created it in like 4 days, okay? In a weekend, honestly. So once you have the planning done, so now I know what I'm going to sell, right? So Alice, you're going to give away this free guide. Okay, 10 easy vegetables and herbs for first-time gardeners. And then you're going to lead them at the end of your freebie. You're going to give them a call to action to come grab the Lazy Gardener's Guide on how to grow more with less work, right? Because anybody that wants to have a garden or that wants to start a garden, they want to do it, but they want it to do it with less work. His is a very specific specialty for aspiring music artists wanting to get their music exposed. Look at that. And on playlists. And again, so Alice loves this. So again, if you know exactly what it is that your audience is looking for and what your audience wants, it makes it that much easier to make the products to give them what it is that they're looking for. All the time, every time. So that should be your first step, is figuring out what your audience wants. So now what your step is now, Alice, go make the products. That's literally it. Go make the products. Now, if we went and looked at the mid-ticket so that you can put your whole offer suite together. All right, let's look at what the mid-tickets. We got the Empty Nesters Home Gardening Masterclass. Grow your own food in 30 days. A 4-week program teaching beginners how to plant, care for, and harvest easy crops. Garden Blueprint Bundle, a complete planning system with printable garden layouts, companion planning guides, and a seasonal to-do list. And then a garden makeover workshop or Organic Gardening 101, a video training, so like another course, okay, that you could sell for like, say, $97. Okay, for me, mid-ticket is somewhere between, $4.97, $5.97, but I would ask for a high ticket as well. But after we got that done, right, so now we know what our products are, okay? Would you like help creating a sales page, marketing materials, or a content plan to promote this? Yes, please, to all. Let's just look. Let's see what Jasmine comes up with, right? I always look at what she asked me, and I'm like, oh, yeah, go ahead, do that now. Look at Alice is like, my heart is pumping. I'm so excited. I am so glad to hear that. Oh, my God, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm going to flip so you can see my face. Okay. I am so glad to hear that, Alice. And that's exactly what my intent was. Okay. And I try to find somebody in my audience that is struggling with selling their product. And it just turns out, Alice, you were just in the wrong niche. You were trying to do something you really didn't know how to do, but you were doing the best that you can. Like you said, you made a few sales, right? But it wasn't something that you knew really well, right? So you were just in the wrong niche. And that's what I found out. I want to tell you, my first boot camp session started in September. It ended in November. And every single one of those ladies, I had 25 seats. That's all I had was 25 seats. Every single one of them, and I mean every single one of them, came into my boot camp with the Make Money Online niche. Every single one of them, Alice. And you know what? When we were done, not a single one of them were doing Make Money Online. None of them, zero, were doing Make Money Online. And that's because none of them had made money online. And it's not, if you haven't made money online, you can't teach Make Money Online. Sure you can. You only really need to be one step ahead of the person that's just starting, right? So Alice, you know more about, making money online than the person that has no idea and has today's their day one. You know more than them. That's a true fact, right? But like Lawrence just said, you've got to be passionate about it. And here's why that makes a difference, because that confidence level. Like, I'm sure, Alice, you're already thinking to yourself, I could totally talk about this gardening shit. Yeah, man, like, that's my thing, right? Because you love it. And it doesn't have to always be your passion, guys. I don't want you to misunderstand me, that you have to sell something you're passionate about. No, that's not what I'm saying. You can sell something that you just know how to do really well. Like I said, if I know how to organize a closet like a master, right? Show me an unorganized closet and I'll give you some magic, right? It could totally be something like that. But when it comes to building an offer suite, a freebie, a low ticket, a mid ticket, a high ticket product, and then be talking about this over and over and over and over again, you've got to have some kind of passion. Like I have passion when I'm helping people like Miss Alice, okay, that apparently was just in the wrong niche, just doing the wrong thing, okay? That's all I get so excited because I've helped you out, right? Just like I helped Lawrence out, just like I helped, what was his name yesterday? Oh, his name's going to escape me. It was the identity theft guy. What was his name? Reese? I think it was Reese. So when I help these people out figure out, oh, I shouldn't be doing Make Money Online. I should be doing this because I know it and I love it. Like, what is that one thing you could talk about all day long where people are going to be like, all right, shut up, I get it. That's the thing. That's the thing. Okay? All right, let's see what Jasmine came up with for you, Alice. All right, let's see. So Jasmine had asked, would she like help creating a sales page, marketing materials, or a content plan to promote this? All right, so let's take a look and see what she came up with. All right. So step 1, sales page copy, optimized for conversions. So here's compelling sales copy for her sales page that will hook her audience, build trust, and encourage them to buy. So Alice, you said you were pretty good with tech, right? So I am currently on the Go High Level platform, okay? And I'm going to show you one of my low ticket launch secrets funnel. And this is a simple, technically 2-page funnel, but I have an upsell and an order bump, okay? So I've got a couple of pages. I had a wait list. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pages, okay? And that's with an upsell and a downsell. So you could do it any way that you want. So it's a 1-page funnel. So look at my 1-page funnel, Alice, okay? And let me see if I can put this together for you so it makes sense. I got to move my, here we go, so you can kind of see it. So this is my 1-page funnel. Headline, okay? What do we got? Headline. Okay? There's your headline. Then imagine having a beautiful, bountiful garden, okay? Then what do we got here? Right here. Imagine having a beautiful, bountiful garden, okay? And then you got all of this, right? So you got your little bulleted list. So you got your mock-up, okay? Does this sound like you, right? And then your bulleted list. There's your bulleted list, okay? Grab it now for limited time period, so you'll have a price right here. If you're nodding along, don't worry, you're not alone. And then a button, right? Then you have what's inside. So here's what's inside of your course. Why digital products, hint, they're kind of perfect, right? What's waiting for you inside low ticket launch secrets, module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it making sense? Testimonials, social proof, even if new. I followed this method and my garden has never been easier to manage. You could put your own testimonial in here. Your own. Chrissy's like, man, I need a recording of this live. And then a call to action, right? In multiple places, ready to grow more with less work. Click below to get instant access, right? Another mock-up. By the end of this course, you'll have the skills, okay? I gave some bonuses. Ready to launch. For a limited time, you can grab. Let's do it. You've got frequently asked questions. And then your digital product success starts here with another button. Like it's all right here, okay? Now Alice is like, yes. Okay, so now let's take a look at the marketing plan and promotional content. Look at this. To sell and promote the guide, here's a 30-day content plan to warm up her audience and build curiosity and drive sales. So week 1, problem aware. A lot of people don't understand that this is where you need to start, okay? This is where you need to start, problem aware. You need to let your audience know they have a problem, okay? That's how you get started. You got a problem. So here's your hook. What if I told you that gardening doesn't have to be time consuming or exhausting? So again, Alice, you've got other people out there that are thinking they want to start a garden. They'd really like to do it. However, it's so time consuming and it's exhausting, right? So that's going to resonate with those people that want to start a gardening, but think that these two things. So you're making them aware of their problem. Okay. 5 common gardening mistakes that create more work and how to avoid them. And then behind the scenes, show a sneak peek of the guide or course outline with a caption, who wants this? Okay. And then comment lazy if you want an effortless gardening strategy. You don't want to point people to your link in bio. You don't want to do that anymore. Now we go to solution awareness, introducing your method. Okay. The no weed gardening hack you need to try. Talk about using mulch or no dig methods. Before and after, call to action, week 3. Now you got product awareness, lead into your sales post. Testimonial. Here's what happened when blank used my lazy gardening system. One of the easiest plants to grow with 0 effort. Guess what it is? Swipe to find out. Countdown post. The Lazy Gardener's Guide is launching in 10 days. Who's excited, right? Now you've got your email marketing sequence for leads and buyers. You've got email 2, right? I used to think gardening had to be hard work. Look at this. I got emails here, man. Look, next step, sales page setup, social media content, email sequences. Look at that. I love this. I love this for you, Alice. Jess is here. Hey, Jess. Shelly Berry. Hey, Jess. How are you? Hey, Doug. How are you? My son could use your help there. Yeah, which one, Lawrence? Okay, so let me flip. We got to go. I'm trying to only go live for an hour. I've only got so much time. I do thank you do so much. Okay, my pleasure, Alice. I hope I've given you some really good inspiration and get into ChatGPT. Do you use ChatGPT? Don't be afraid of it. Hey, girl. Don't be afraid of it because I use it for every day in my business, like every day in my business. It helps me come up with ideas. It gives me inspiration when I'm just like blank slate. Like I can't even put that into words. I asked Jasmine, I'm like, hey girl, help a sister out. And she does. So I'm trying to only go live for an hour. But again, today is day 9 of my 30-day live challenge. And it just seems like I keep doing this every day. But I love helping people out. So I think there was another girl. She was just like you, Alice. She was doing the Make Money Online niche. She wasn't making any sales. She's an acupuncturist. I did hers as well. And she was like, wow. Because digital products, guys, once you create them, you only need to create them once. And you can sell them over and over and over again. Okay? That's why, Alice, the first step is figuring out who do you help, how you help them. Now what products can I create to help them? Now go create the product. So you shouldn't be doing anything else, Alice, but creating those products. You want to take this a step at a time, because if you try to do so many things at the same time, nothing is getting 100% of your attention. So something's going to fall through the cracks. It is what it is. So I'm going to tell you, if you're not following me, give me a follow so you get notified when I go live. I go live every day talking about digital products and how you can make money online with digital products, all right, with simple marketing strategies. So, Alice, I hope you come back. Don't do anything until those products are created. Figure out what you're going to create and go create them. Now, once they're done, now you worry about the next step. Don't be worried about funnels right now. Don't be worried about emails right now. Don't be worried about any of that stuff. Go make your products, okay? Now, you could ask your audience, but again, here's what I'm going to tell you. You're starting over from scratch. So you're basically starting from zero. You have no audience, right? So as long as you are clear on what your audience is struggling with, so you might want to do a little bit more work, okay? Go out and look on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Go into the gardening clubs. Go into other places and find out what these other ladies are saying about gardening. Find out, do a Google search about gardening and see what other people are already asking, so that you can make sure that the products that you create, your audience will be falling over themselves to get to, okay? That's how you make sure that you have a viral product, is your audience actually wants it, okay? So we don't want to spend our time, all right? So you don't want to take what I've just given you here and just go create it. You don't want to do that. You want to go do some research, looking at Google, looking at YouTube, looking at Answer the Public, right? And go find out what your people out there are saying about gardening. What are they struggling with? What are they asking? What questions are they asking? What are they saying? Oh, I really like that. Or, oh, I wish it had that, right? Go to Amazon and look at books. Go look at the reviews of these gardening books. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy for you, Alice. I'm so happy for you. So your first step, find out, do your research, okay? Build your product suite, okay? And I would start with just a freebie and a low ticket to start with. That's it. You don't need a whole lot. You don't need mid ticket, high ticket. You can work up to that. You want to work with a freebie and a low ticket right now. That's it. Okay. Then you go create them. After you've got them created, now let's look at a funnel. Okay. Now let's look at email. So I tell my students all the time, just in time learning. Don't try to learn everything. Just in time learning. Like, I only need to learn how to create this product. Hey, Tyler, what's up, buddy? I only need to learn how to create these products. I don't need to worry about building a funnel right now or a website or emails. I just want to build my product. So how do I build my product? And if you don't know how to do something, like I'm not sure how to use Canva, I'm not sure how to use Loom, right? Go figure it out. My coach always tells me, build a bridge. Get over it. Like, at first time I heard her say that, I'm like, what does that even mean? Right? But then it makes sense. Get over it. Right, Jody? Kimberly says it all the time. Build a bridge. I was like, build a bridge? Why would I want to build a bridge? But again, you're talking to somebody that was in the Army, and I was in retention in like an engineer battalion that built bridges. Hey, Jody, how are you, lady? Good to see you. All right, so that's it for today. That's all I've got. That's all, folks. So I'll be back tomorrow for day 10 of my 30-day live challenge. I know you're in here talking. That's the coolest part about digital products. Yes, I can't wait to see you help someone else do this. Right, Christy? Like, I love doing this. I would love to do this for you, Tyler. Tyler, are you still there, Tyler? Because I know you work from home. Okay. I would love to help you create some products to help you teach other people how to play guitar. I'm just saying. Bye. See you tomorrow. You got it, Alice. YouTube is a great learning resource. It takes time. It does. You can learn everything you want on YouTube, but putting those pieces in the right order, it does. It takes some real time. See ya, Doug. Good luck with the doggies. Thanks, Christy. I need it. I got to go in there and make sure they haven't eaten my furniture. I'm just saying. All right. So I'll be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. I hope to see you here. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.